Array of structures. As you know, C structure is collection of different data types which are grouped together, whereas array of structure is nothing but collection of structures. This is also called as structure array in C. Let's consider that we have a structure of called students which has various member or elements called name, role, remark and marks. So if you want to keep a record of 100 students, what are we supposed to do? We need to declare 100 variables starting from ST1, ST2, ST3 up to ST100. So declaring of 100 variables for the same structure is not that easy. So in this situation, we can use array of structures. For storing 100 records, we can just give ST of inside the square bracket 100 to be there, which is to be clear that we are going to store 100 records in an array. So how are to declare the array? So we can declare the array declaration is been shown over here. Struct keyword followed by student, which is nothing but your structure name, open curly braces, under which we will be having the different members of the function, close curly braces, followed by the structure array ST of 100, which means we are going to create structure copies for 100 students. Okay. Now we will see a small example stating the array of structure. So this is a small example for array of structure. So here, as we know, we will be including the header file, and then we are declaring a structure called student which has name and roll number to the member of structure, and I am going to have the array of 3. That is, I am going to have 3 record for the student database. Okay. So here inside my main, how I'm going to get the details of the student record. So as you know, in arrays concept, we'll be using the for loop to get the records as mentioned in an iterative manner. Okay. So similarly, here I'm using a for loop and I'm getting the details of the students. So as you know, you can operate the member variables by the dot operator. I'm getting here the value of the member name. Okay. ST of I dot name. So for the first iteration, this is for I is equal to 0. So it will go and store the name in the structure ST of 0. Okay. Similarly, you are getting the roll number and then you are incrementing the counter by 1 and henceforth next record will be stored in ST of 1 and ST of 2. So we will be having 3 records which will be storing the details of name and roll number of each students. Now again, when I want to print the record of students, again I have to use a for loop. For I is equal to 0, I is less than 3, I plus plus, which means that I am going to use a for loop to display the details to the user. For displaying, we will be using a printf statement. So for the first iteration, it will be for I is equal to 0. Then it checks for the condition I is less than 3. Yes, for the first time it is less than 3 and it goes and prints the name of the student and then roll number of that corresponding student and the increment the counter, and again it goes and prints the second record, increments the counter and then goes and again prints the third record. So we are getting 3 records from the user and printing those 3 records to the user. Now we will execute this program and check for the result. So it is prompting me to enter the name of the student. So I'm entering the name of the student, roll number of the student, and it is asking me the second student name because I have given here 3 students record. Okay. So I have entered 3 students record and it has been displayed to the user. Now we will see about array within structure. So we can use single or multi-dimensional array of type int or float. Okay. So for this example, as we consider the same example of student record for 100 students, I'm going to get the details. Okay. So the array structure here is 100. Okay, so 100 records we are going to get from the user. But as you can see, here is an array inside the structure. So I'm going to get the marks of each student. Okay, so marks of 5 subject marks for each student I'm going to get inside this record. So for 100 students, I'm going to get each subject mark individually. So it's an array within an array. Okay, so it's an array within a structure. So here the member marks contains 6 elements, which is starting from mark of 0 to mark of 5, indicating we will be getting 6 different subject mark for each student. So these elements can be accessed by appropriate dot operator. For example, if I want to access 25th students, 26th student, 4th mark, then I have to give yes of 25 dot mark of 3, because our array index starts from 0 till n minus 1. Okay, so for example, here as you see, yes of 25 dot mark of 3 refers to the mark obtained by 4th subject by 26th student. Okay, so while we are accessing the values, we need to put a for loop again to get the subjects of each student. So for this I loop is for getting the student record, okay, or for the structure. Now inside which I'm getting the student details like name, okay, and then the class, and then section, and in addition to it, I'm going to get the 6 subject marks. So in that case, I have to put another for loop. So I have used here a J for loop for getting 6 subject mark from each student.